Hey guys, today I'm making my Instant Pot lemon pepper chicken. This is something that is so easy and so good. I've already gone ahead and got started here with a little bit of onion, but what we're going to do, I'm going to continue cutting up some onion here. About one small onion that I'm just slicing. I'm just cutting up into strips. You don't have to mince, you don't have to dice or anything, you just cut it up into strips. I've got about 4 nice large cloves of garlic here. I'm going to go ahead and grate that in there. And this is just something that's so easy. I love Instant Pot meals that are really flavorful, that are not just easy to put together, but also has a lot of flavor to it, because the last thing I want is a meal that has very little flavor. So I'm going to go ahead and grate in my 4 cloves of garlic. You can mince this if you want, or just, or just buy like crushed garlic. Oh my goodness gracious me, he does not want to get grated today. Or just buy crushed garlic in the jar if that's what you have on hand or whatever. I always have fresh garlic. It is a necessity for me in cooking, is fresh garlic. Alright, to that I have 4 tablespoons of butter here. I am just going to slice this up into about little chunks. This is all going to get melted down in the Instant Pot. Can't forget our lemons. I have some lemons here. I'm just going to wash these up really quickly, and then we're going to squeeze the juice of them in our Instant Pot here. The thing about this meal is that you can just pretty much serve this with anything on the side. Have it on its own with a side salad, or like I am using my seasoned rice for this, which I think is such a good side for this dish, or pretty much any dish. As a matter of fact, that seasoned rice is so good on with anything. Veggies on the side, which is what we will be doing with our seasoned rice. We'll have some broccoli on the side, some steamed broccoli, and some corn. And you've got yourself a delicious, delicious meal. This sauce from this lemon chicken drizzled over your seasoned rice. It's going to be delicious. Now, when I make my Instant Pot freezer meal chickens with the lemon chicken, I actually used to put the peel in there, and I have found that it's actually better. Maybe just 1 peel would be fine, but I think I used to put all the peels in there, just because, you know, it really bump up that marinating flavors. But when cooking it in the Instant Pot, when I was just to dump it in there, this was so extremely strong in some areas that it just didn't work. So if you are making this into a freezer meal, I would recommend maybe just 1 peel or no peel at all. But if you are marinating this, if you decide to do this overnight or something, go ahead and put all this, the skins, the peels in there and everything, but just remove it before you cook it, because the Instant Pot already cooks and just kind of like really enhances that flavor. Makes it really, really strong. So to this, we're going to add in some brown sugar, just about 2 tablespoons of brown sugar. And you can still see that. Yes. We're going to add some salt to taste, some pepper to taste, or it is lemon pepper chicken, so I like a little bit. We're going to use some Italian seasoning, about a teaspoon or so. I just open this up and whatever. Definitely need that Italian seasoning flavor in there as well. And I have some poultry seasoning. I'm going to add this in it. This also has really great flavor, like thyme and sage and all that stuff. It's good. I'm going to add about a 1/4 teaspoon. No, that's less than a 1/4 teaspoon. That's about 1/8 of a teaspoon. Got to sneeze from that pepper. I have a handful of cilantro here. I am going to quickly dice that up, and these have been really washed really well. Just going to give it a quick chop. And see how quick and easy this is coming together. It's going to take 5 to 10 minutes to put together. I just had to pull this stuff out of the pantry, just wash a couple lemons, some onion, garlic, cilantro, pop this in the Instant Pot, and it does the rest. Now I will still be making my seasoned rice, which does need more garlic and onion and stuff like that. So I'll maybe reserve this a little bit here for my seasoned rice. I have my chicken breast here. I'm just adding in my chicken breast. You can use thighs or whatever. I like to use breast. That's what I'm using. Gonna give this a nice mix. Make sure that like everything's kind of coating on that chicken. Before we really add in like a little bit of stock or water or something to get this going, I kind of want to make sure that this chicken's lovely and coated with the Italian seasoning and all that stuff. All right, I'm going to pour in about a half a cup of some kind of liquid in here. You can use stock, broth, or water. Let me wash my hands up. So you really just need about a half a cup of liquid for this. I'm just using water because I couldn't find any stock in my fridge. And another thing, I did use poultry seasoning in there, so that kind of acts kind of like a little bit of a stock. I'm going to pop this in my Instant Pot, pop this insert in my Instant Pot, put it on sealing, let it go for about 25 to 30 minutes just until the chicken is fully cooked through. And that is it. Your chicken in the Instant Pot with lemon pepper chicken is done. Pot here. Just pop my insert in here. That it is on sealing. I am going to pressure cook this here for about 30 minutes. And I think that's a good time for it to cook through, get the chicken a little tender. And you can serve this like shredded up, or you can serve this in pieces, cut it up however you want to. Just gonna let this finish. I'm gonna get started on my rice and my steamed veggies, and lunch will be done. Okay, so this was finished an hour and 10 minutes ago. I obviously let it do its natural release and stuff like that. Not going to be the prettiest sight in here, but there we go. There's our chicken. I'm going to shred it up and then kind of like mix it up in the sauce.
We have two together.
Okay, so the sauce is this lemony sauce. I like to drizzle that over our rice and my chicken here. Got a beautiful color at the bottom because it got more browning at the bottom. And that is it. Like, you can thicken this up with some flour or cornstarch slurry or flour slurry. I prefer cornstarch slurry because flours, I feel like you need a lot of flour just to make a slurry. That's just cilantro, but I am going to kind of just break this up into chunks. Serve this over our rice. I'll show you our rice just now in a second. And then I've got corn kernels, green beans, and broccoli that we're going to have on the side. And I'm breaking this up so as it kind of sits in the sauce all throughout, the chicken breast is actually going to get flavor. May not be the prettiest looking thing, but we're not looking for pretty. And I really don't think much Instant Pot meals are actually pretty or appetizing to the eye, but it is going to have great flavor in it, so that's what we're looking for. This right here is my seasoned yellow rice. There is turmeric in this, ground cumin, onions, garlic, cilantro, just a lot of great flavor that's in this rice. So that sauce drizzled over this with that little hint of buttery lemonness is just going to be really, really good. So really excited for that. I will leave this recipe link down below. I have different variations. I have different variations of how I make my rice. So the one that I may have, I don't know if I definitely added a lot more turmeric in this one, a little bit more cumin. Sometimes I even add a drained can of corn to my rice and stuff like that. And then we'll just have our sides on the things on the side. And that is it. That's going to be lunch. I'm going to serve that up. And that's it. It's really, really easy to put together. A handful of ingredients. You probably already have all of these ingredients in hand. If you have an Instant Pot, if you're looking for really easy and delicious recipes, this is definitely one of them. This is definitely in my rotation of Instant Pot meals. I only have a few that are like my favorites, and this is one of them. So I hope you try it and enjoy it, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.